Welcome to Mediocre Movie Reviews. Let's review The Haunting of Sharon Tate. The Haunting of Sharon Tate, directed and written by Daniel Farrands, is a film that attempts to blend drama, horror, and thriller elements into a narrative inspired by the tragic real-life events surrounding the murder of actress Sharon Tate. Released in 2019, the film stars Hilary Duff as Sharon Tate, alongside Jonathan Bennett and Lydia Hearst. The movie is rated R and runs for 94 minutes. The film's premise is based on an alleged premonition that Sharon Tate had about her own death. This concept is used as a springboard to create a home invasion thriller, with Tate experiencing visions of her impending doom. The narrative unfolds in the days leading up to the infamous Manson family murders, with Tate's character portrayed as a woman plagued by nightmares and a sense of foreboding. Critics have been overwhelmingly negative about the film, citing its exploitative nature and lack of respect for the real-life tragedy it depicts. The film is criticized for using the horrific events of the Manson murders as mere fodder for a standard horror movie, without offering any meaningful insight into the lives of the victims or the killers. The use of actual newsreel footage and crime scene images is seen as particularly distasteful, adding to the film's exploitative feel. The film's execution is described as campy and melodramatic, with a script that is heavy-handed and dialogue that feels stilted and unnatural. The characters are portrayed as one-dimensional, with little depth or development, and the film's attempts to inject philosophical musings about fate and destiny come across as forced and superficial. Hilary Duff's portrayal of Sharon Tate has been met with mixed reviews. While some appreciate her attempt to bring a new spin to the character, others find her performance lacking in authenticity and depth. The film's aesthetic, with its soft lighting and 60s-inspired visuals, is noted for its attempt at artistic direction, but ultimately fails to elevate the film beyond its low-budget feel. Technically, the film suffers from issues such as awkward audio and excessive use of handheld camera work, which detract from the overall viewing experience. The film's reliance on horror movie cliches and its portrayal of the Manson family as almost supernatural figures further undermine its credibility. In its climax, the film presents an alternate history where Tate and her friends fight back against their attackers, a decision that has been criticized for implying that the victims could have saved themselves if they had acted differently. This approach is seen as not only disrespectful, but also as a misguided attempt to add a layer of fantasy to a real-life tragedy. Overall, The Haunting of Sharon Tate is a film that fails to do justice to the memory of Sharon Tate and the other victims of the Manson family murders. Its exploitative nature, combined with a lack of depth and respect for the true events, makes it a film that is difficult to recommend. While it may offer some entertainment value for those who enjoy campy horror, it ultimately falls short of being a meaningful or respectful portrayal of a tragic moment in history. So, that's my review of The Haunting of Sharon Tate, and I'm giving it 2 stars out of a possible 5. Thank you for listening. If you've liked this review, please like, subscribe, and I hope to see you all next time at Mediocre Movie Reviews.